Seo raibh is fir a haar an scríb hiúld ag go héine roig. Haar tugal na fréimhin clasica chuige le bhí gan lisacha le lúpin electronic. Mar go leod je cheorse hóisiche a cruúchu ceog na cheomar capel. Ach, e colach rys a bwrchwch ha a bhí sirwchad. Agus tuca siúgur son in dras de hén. Seo C. Duncan.
Someone else, not you. Forget yourself, and start again, not you. Be clear to me, be clear to me. There's nothing else for you. Be clear with me. Be clear with me. You're suffering like you do. You do. It's dawn again. It's dawn again. There's no one here but you. It's gone again, it's gone again. There's nothing here to do. Be clear to me, be clear to me. It's all you see, it's all you see. Suffering no more, no more, like you do, like you do, like you do. You do.
And you have a very unique style to making music. You do everything yourself, you write it, you produce it, you record it. And I read that your first album cost you a solid 50 quid to make. How on earth did you manage that?
I just did it all myself. I don't think it even cost 50 quid.
Really?
I think it was probably less than that.
That's impressive.
I think the second album probably cost about that. No, it's just, I'd kind of gathered equipment kind of along the way. You know, I've been recording for years and years, so I had, you know, microphones and all that sort of thing. And because it was just me performing everything and, you know, producing and recording, it meant that I didn't have to pay for studios, I didn't have to pay for session musicians to come in, but it also meant that I could work, you know, late into the night and spend as much time as I wanted on my music.
And what about album number 3? Are you going to record that from your bedroom too, or have you got plans?
So I'm actually going to a studio. I start recording it very, very soon. I decided that for the third record it'd be nice to do something a bit different, because I think I've pushed the bedroom thing as far as I can go. And I think, yeah, my downstairs neighbour is probably sick of hearing me perform and record all the time. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what comes out of a studio.
What was it like taking the music that you created in your bedroom on your own to large audiences and large stages across the world?
It was very daunting at first because I trained as a composer, and the reason I wanted to be a composer was so that I could be in the background, because I love writing music, but not necessarily, being in front of an audience. So it took a lot of work, and and the band as well. It started off with just me, and then I'd add one other person, then another person, then a fourth person. So it wasn't a sort of natural kind of let's just start playing live. But over the past 2 or 3 years, it's become really comfortable, and actually I enjoy the live side probably as much as the writing side now.
So after being nominated for the Mercury Prize, that must have been absolutely mind-blowing. How did you react to that?
It was very, very surreal. I'm now a full-time musician, whereas before I would have to work in cafes and things, which I really enjoyed, but people started to take me more seriously as a musician, which was great, because it means I can now spend all of my time doing what I love.
I sat and waited here for you. And you were there in another room. It's impossible to tell you about what I'm dreaming after all. It's impossible to tell you about how I'm feeling after nightfall. When you live on the other side of town. Oh, when you live over I sat you down on a Saturday. I gave you wine, then you went away. And I have waited a long, long time to make you mine for another day. It's impossible to tell you about what I'm thinking of. It's impossible to tell you about what I'm doing after dark. It's impossible to tell you about what I'm dreaming after all. It's impossible to tell you about how I'm feeling after nightfall. Oh, when you live on the other side of town. Oh, when you live on the other side of town. Oh, when you live on the other side of town.
An blásáide ag si Duncan gur stúda go déing na haiche.
Ach mas fada sin an áran idir bhainigin a hir topir na máthir chur an beag an tib. Faca mi hén is dal Joan siú an a cideach na le fontaine.